Okay, Dale, this is for you. This total cage is 28 wide by 32 long. It's divided down the center um, so that it's actually two cages of 14 by 32, and they're connected through the den box. So you can open the shift in between and they can utilize the whole thing. The back side is a wall, so obviously there's no panels for that section. There's these little short ones. I'm guessing that's a 4 by 8. This is all 9 gauge chain link, individual panels with 4 tension bars on all 4 sides. On the back, what we've done is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the handle for the slider into the den box. I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, there's a roof up above, corrugated, which is all good material. You can take that. Just have to build a new frame for it. So that one section, 1/3, actually it looks like 1/4 of the entire enclosure has a roof. And then there's shade cloth on the rest, which has kind of come loose, but it looks like it's in good shape. You can take that too. The roof is at an angle so that it pours out the back outside the cage. There's a solid wall under the roof for that section, so you won't have a panel for that. You'll need to build something. Then there's these, in the foreground here, you can see a post. They're all 8 feet tall to support this roof because it's 9 gauge and large spans, pretty heavy. So we have 2 of those on each side in the middle of the roof. So this den box, what it does is, of course, there's a lock there, to shift a cat into it. But then you can also go through the den box. There's mirror image on each side, and then the 2 den boxes backed up to one another also have a slider. Here's the bait doors for each den box. This is the exact center of the enclosure. There's a den box to the left and a den box to the right with a slider here. If you open that one, they can move all the way through and into both cages. And then this, I don't know if you can use any of this, but this is the chute. The guillotine here goes, let me open this. Into this chute, which is very long. It goes down to the side of this cage. It's about 75 feet, and it goes out to the 3rd acre exercise yard. It's all permanent, though. It's not panels, unfortunately. I don't know how you could salvage that. I need to keep my boundary fence up because it's on my boundary. So I'm not sure what we could do with that. But anyway, so let me go around here. These panels on this exterior here are 2 very long ones. Like I said, it's 28, so these are 14 by 8. Here's the center. So these are 14 by 8 on each side, so there's 4 of those. I'm going to walk all the way around here real quick. This is my little paddock around my barn, and the caging actually is a boundary for it, so I'm not sure what we'll do there. This is just a piece of plywood sitting here. Actually, 2 pieces of plywood. You're welcome to them. These posts have all been spray painted black just so they weren't so ugly. But this panel here, well, here's the double gated entry. There's 1 door in, And then once you're in this little keeper area here, which is about 4 by 8 with a ceiling, you've got 2 doors into each 4 by 8 into each enclosure, and then there's your center wall, entirely covered in hardware cloth, which you can also take. So this is a keeper area. The only problem I'm having, like I said, is this is a boundary for this little paddock here. So we either got to replace this fence, I'm not sure, anyway. So you've got, like I said, 2 14 by 32s square footage. The ceiling panels, here's the seam down the middle, and each side has 14 by 1/4 of 28. Which would that be? 14 by, well, that would be 7. That would be kind of weird, but maybe that's what it is. Anyway, there's one, and here's one, and here's one, and here's one. So the roof is divided this way. 4 panels on each side for a total of 8 ceiling panels. And those are, like I said, probably 14 by 7. A lot of those. And then here we are again with the exterior wall, which is 14 by 8. 2 of those on each side for a total of 4. 2 front panels, which are, well, there's the gate. The panel would be 14 wide minus the gate, so probably a 12 by 8. Or no, maybe 11 by 8. Oh no, wait, I'm looking at it now. It's one solid panel with a gate into it. If you look up here, it's connected to the gate frame. So it's a 14 by 8 also, just like the ones on the sides. So you've got 6 14 by 8s. The 2 front ones have doors in them. That's the way that works. Back, like I said, just has a 4-foot panel and the rest is wood. And then the center looks like another 14 by 8. And this one looks smaller because there's no center beam. See, here's a 14 by 8 with a center T, and this one is shorter because it terminates at that wall, so it's probably 10 by 8. We also have a support up here. I don't know if you can see this. This is an additional piece down the middle for support for that heavy ceiling. Well, I hope that explains it.